Okay, small fertility update today. Not much to update really. My last video was about how I had gotten a period beginning of May. Or what I thought was a period. It was very, very light, but it seemed very period-esque. Nothing has come yet, and obviously like the average cycle length is like 21 to 45 days. I think I'm at day 42, if I'm counting from the first day of that period. So I'm still with the normal range, but I don't really feel like anything's happening. But last time I just kind of woke up to it. So yeah, I know that I should expect it to take a little while to like level out. So like it's not unsurprising to see that it's like, not super regular. And obviously the 28-day cycle is like an average. Most people are not in a 28-day cycle. So I'm trying to remind myself all these things, but also like in the back of my head, I'm like, well, it's never going to come back. You're never going to do this. Like I start to get that negative voice in the back of my head that's like, all this is going to be for nothing, And I've set my sights on it so hard that it would be really disappointing if that happened. So I feel like I'm like going to a worst case scenario to like manage my expectations of the process, and also like I do know I need to let go of control because I'm like, oh, my period came back, and like by June I should be able to track it, and like I just started like setting it all up, and it's like I did originally predict that I would be like actively trying by the fall. Like I knew that it would take a while for my period to start up again and take a while for it to become trackable. Like I know all of those things. But then I got my period, and my first thought was like, oh my god, like maybe I could try like next month, and then it's like, okay, reel it back a little, Liam, like give it some time to normalize. It's only been like 4 months without testosterone. So it's not really been that long. I am starting to feel anxious about it though, as far as that goes. So yeah, I don't really feel too terrible not being on it. I can feel some like fat redistribution happening, like my thighs. I feel like there's more fat in a certain area that I don't remember there necessarily being. Like it seems like it's starting to take on more of the hip and thighs placement of most female hormone people. So yeah, I guess I'm just kind of flowing through it and waiting to see what happens. But I'm just excited about the process, and like actually getting to try and like feeling like something's happening. So this like stalemate of waiting is just really hard for me because I want to just like get to the point where I'm like, I'm pregnant and I know what's happening, I'm just excited to like get into it, and so I just feel like the waiting game is hard. But also I guess it's a good practice in waiting, because anytime I make an insemination attempt, there has to be that waiting game of 2 weeks before you could even like pop a positive test. So it's like, I guess I should get good at this like waiting zone that I'm in. So I thought I'd make a blurb because it's been a little while. I just came back from my vacation to Italy, which was just amazing, and now I feel just like really ready to like focus on fertility stuff. And so I'm just like waiting. I literally have like the little insemination cups like right here in the bathroom, and like I have some fucking ovulation tests right here. I've got all the Mosey baby stuff. I have some like Pre-Mom brand ovulation tests that I actually like better, but I had bought these last second at a drugstore. But anyway, it's like I've got all the gear ready. Like the cups are there and the syringes are in the closet and like everything's here, and I'm just like waiting, and that feels hard because I just want to get to the point where it's real, So practicing the art of waiting and being patient and letting go of the master plan I've tried to set for it and embracing whatever it may be. So anyway, that's my update. I will give another shout whenever there's an update to give, but for now, just in the in-between. All right.